Welcome back, everybody. Thank you for joining me here today so that we could discuss Above the Rim. Now, this is the story of Kyle, played by Dwayne Martin, who's like this, really promising up-and-coming young basketball player. He's right on the cusp of heading off to college, who's been putting in his applications, trying to get into a prestigious school with like a really great basketball program. And at the same time, he's kind of still making peace with leaving the neighborhood and running into some like issues where people feel like they need to test him since he's like, a big shot, a big, skilled basketball player about to leave or whatever. And he does get a lot of positive attention though from scouts and from people who are, impressed by his basketball performance and want him to see, want to see him do good. And at the same time, he's also gotten the attention of local gang leader Birdie, played by Tupac, who wants him to play in a local pickup tournament, which at first glance kind of looks like, oh, it's like a neighborhood community basketball tournament, just casual and have fun, but that's not the way that it is. This tournament carries massive weight in the community. And the premise here is that if Kyle gets in with Birdie even for this tournament, then it's kind of like, is he gonna fall into like the easy gains he could get by aligning with Birdie, or is he gonna stick to like maybe the harder road, but and go to college and do things the right way? And that's kind of the story here of Above the Rim. I think this is a good movie. I think it's got a great cast. You've got Dwayne Martin, Leon, Tupac, Bernie Mac, Marlon Wayans. It's a really good cast. It's got a little bit of comedy in it, but it's mostly drama. The advertising says it's like the grittiest basketball movie ever made. I don't know if that's specifically true or not, but I do think the basketball scenes are really good. And I also saw that on the back of the DVD case, it said that like one of the critics said it puts the NBA to shame. Like, I don't know about that either, but it's got some really interesting, hard-hitting basketball scenes. It's got a good cast. It's got a good story. I mean, it's kind of it's kind of a well-worn story, I guess, but it's well executed here, so I don't really have any issues with it being like, a story that I've seen multiple times before. But like I said, it's got pretty much everything you could need here. It's visually pleasant. It's not really super dynamic in that way, but it's got decent atmosphere. It's got decent tension when it needs to have it. It's got the tension breaker, usually Marlon Wayans, and then it's got a pretty like hard hitting ending as well. So I think Above the Rim is a good movie. It is a little bit dated, but I don't really see that as a bad thing. I just think it's a time capsule of its era. And I still think it does have some relevant points. And I think that, just the cast alone and the basketball scenes are probably make this worth recommending. But yeah, I give Above the Rim a thumbs up. If you want to check out more of my reviews, I got a full playlist here on YouTube, as well as like taste tests, live streams, all that kind of stuff. But anyway, thanks for watching this review of Above the Rim. I do greatly appreciate it. And hopefully I'll see you soon.